So one of my biggest goals with writing Questions at 30 was lyrical specificity. I challenged myself to bring more details into my lyrics than I ever had before. If you listen to my main studio albums, you'll never hear mentions of brands or franchises or even people's names. Meanwhile, nearly every song on this album is stuffed to the brim with name dropping and observational details. And I always think about this song specifically, What Do I Like Now, as the pinnacle of that. The first verse contains references to some of my current obsessions, whether it's a movie or a band or a hobby, with the acknowledgement that, while I don't really watch too many movies or TV shows nowadays, I go really hard into whatever fandom I'm into during a certain season of life. And because there was no way to fit everything into the lyrics that deserved a mention, the performance video for this song includes some decorative Easter eggs in the background for franchises and bands that probably deserved a mention. One of those things that also probably deserved a mention was the show I Think You Should Leave, which I have definitely been channeling during this introduction. But I hope you enjoy the song.
Funko Pops line the top two shelves of my two bookcases, which have far fewer books on display these days. So many were unread that I grew ashamed. Anyway, most of them are Star Wars Pops, episode 8 to be exact. But we've also got Farboy, Mega Man, and Madman. But now they're running out of space. The galaxy might be far away, but it's too small for whether they go by foot or flying light speed. They'll only find one bedroom at the end of the hall. Next to those is my record player with a box of LPs that started with just a few thrice albums. But my mom thought it'd be nice to have a table for them. So here I am with my own vinyl collection, bought more often than I listen, cause Spotify makes it way too easy. My apartment living room is a mess, and I never even set my speakers up. Surrounded by boxes that I need to unpack, that are filled with the books that I've never read. But I'm holding on to the promise that Luke will not be the last Jedi. Yeah, I'm holding on to the promise that Luke will not be the last Jedi. Yet of all my toys and all my CDs, or the movie collection that stands by the screen, my favorite thing most recently is every morning when we wake up early, foregoing an extra hour of sleep, we sit on the couch to pray and to read, holding each other in hot cups of coffee, reading aloud letters to Timothy, or the one Paul wrote to Colossae, as we soak in the words, as we're trying to see what these ancient scrolls first written in Greek mean today. For my job, for my soul when it's weak, for my thoughts, for my heart when I can't keep a streak up of anything good. I fail on repeat, but these mornings are here to keep reminding me that there's always more space at the Lord's mercy seat. And I'm holding on to the promise that God will finish what He started. And I'm holding on to the promise that God will finish what He started.